Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday the 13th of May. We've got some new mods and we've got some updates. It's a roller coaster this week, and no mistake. In front of me is a selection of different mods put together, and I was feeling a little bit excited and adventurous, so I thought I'd make up a little bit of a farm. I tell you what, it's very nice indeed. Anyway, the updates. We've got the Lizard PS5 pack by EE, the Green Bites Express, which came out yesterday, which I reviewed on the mod review, and then it was taken off the Modhub, is back, updated by Veteran Modding, which is interesting because yesterday it was up by Death's Pledge. So I clicked on Veteran Modding, and I think, as far as I can tell, Death's Pledge has changed their modding name to Veteran Modding because all the other mods that are in there are saying Veteran Modding. And then the Wheelie Great Workshop by Biggins has had an update. That has extended the work area for the for repairs and stuff, but added in a fuel point as well. So there's an option with a fuel point too, which I could have done with on my Let's Play because I'm using that. Anyway, this well, let's have a look around first, then we'll have a look in the mod tab at where all the stuff is, because I have to say the detail on this is phenomenal. So we've got the Ivoy straw hanger, the Ivoy farm garage, Ivoy cereal, Ivoy chicken coop, and the Ivoy piggery, all of them by MA7 Studio. Now I initially thought, are these off Pellegnier? But I don't think they are. That one over there, a little bit similarity wise, so I don't know whether they've got a new map coming called Ivoy or whether it's from a previous map, because there's something curious about the back building which we'll get to in a moment. So the piggery, this does have the option for extending the fence, so I custom extended it as well, but like I say, the detail is just, I mean, wow, I love it. If we come up here, we can open this door. Come in. Just here we've got our lighting and a walkway over the top. What I love as well is this, you know, over time it's either become derelict or parts have been knocked down for safety or to fit in with the farm area. Dialogue box for your pigs is here. It does say initially it is for 32. I extended it out and we've got it for 121 at the moment. Now what I will say is this, because I got a little bit overexcited and thought, you know what, I'm going to make it into a farm area. All of this decoration here and inside the building, I put this in myself. So I did this flooring, I did the wet mud on the outside, I did the gravel all around the yard as well. I did put some of this ground texture out here as well. When you put straw bedding in, the straw bedding covers all this anyway. Actually, what I haven't checked yet is, do these open? I don't think they do. Oh, that's a curiosity. So they are out in the yard, but they can't. Okay, fair enough. So straw bedding was just in here as you come in. Feed is just on the back here. If you do want manure from this, then you do need to put in a manure heap because there isn't one. Water is automatic just there, as you can see. Now you can hear chickens, which seems a bit weird. That's because I've placed a chicken coop behind. Slurry point is just here. I suppose I should really. I don't want them escaping, do I? Should really close that. And that. But like I said, look, it's little details like this, with like a broken bit on the floor. Very cool indeed. That's the piggery. Now the silo is joined, so it's this whole section here, as you can see. Now this is a not a multi-fruit silo, it's your basic crop types. This is a 500,000 litre, so I thought better check, is it 500,000 litre combined or 500,000 litre each? And this is where it gets a bit weird. We come to there, bottom right, it says sorghum 257,250, oats 250,000. Well, both of those combined comes in at 507,250, which takes us over our 500,000 limit. That being said, I then bought another 250,000 litres of another crop type, and it wouldn't let me add anything else in. So I'm assuming from that it is 500,000 litres all in. But again, lots of detail over here, just around the corner there. We got a light switch for the whole facility. It's pretty cool. What I was going to show you here was, if we turn the engine on, back up a little bit. Putting in is done in the grate just there. If we back up a little bit, so start filling, we'll go there. So there you go, wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, corn, long grain rice and rice. That's all you can put in there. Now, because I built a farm out of them, obviously there are certain elements of each of these that you can't necessarily see because I put them quite close together. But anyway, that being said, it's all the details of this, all that, you know. I'm very impressed with it, I have to say. So, come around the sides here, and we come to this building. And this building is a quandary. This is the Ivoy straw hangar. Now, in the description, this says large shed for straw storage. It then says production recipe straw, hay, grass, pallets. But it's not a production. It's under silos. And yeah, if you look there, look bottom right, it says Ivoy straw hangar. 48 out of 850. This is a bale and pallet storage. 850, not a production. Yeah, it was a bit weird. The fact it said recipe, I was going in and out of the building thinking, what have I missed? But again, the level of detail in here. I mean, you can store stuff in here. I haven't actually found. I thought I'd better check in here as well. Is there a trigger? Let's do the lights. It's upstairs. Was there a trigger anywhere for removing any of these items? I don't think so. What we do have outside, but again, these again, loving the detail with the sort of rusted sections. We'll come to that later on. That's one of today's mods as well. You've got this straw area. That's why I thought, okay, maybe it is a straw and hay storage or something like that. But if you look top right, sorry, top left, it says add or remove slabs. So if you don't want the slabs there, you can take them away. If you just want the floor, if you want the slabs, you can put them in. That's fine. Putting in to your bale and pallet storage is done just here. Sorry, I must have reset the trailer. Putting in just here. Then taking out is done just over here. If we click on there, open our storage dialog, and you can pick all your various different things. Let's, for example, pick that. Press start. Where does that come out? That's what I'm curious about. I haven't put it somewhere where it's... Oh, there you go. Right behind me. There you go. So it comes out just there. If we go into the aerial mode, you'll see... This is probably the most stuff I put into any bale and pallet storage. Holds 850. I started putting stuff in and thought, how much do I need to put in here to fill this top deck? Because I wasn't sure if it goes down there as well, whether it fills up there. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. There's tons of space, storage for whatever you want to put in here. I've got bales, pallets, big bags. I've got eggs. I've got milk churns. Yeah, tons and tons of stuff, and it seems to take pretty much anything, which is pretty cool. We come across the back here. We've got the Ivoy. So that was Ivoy cereal. Like I said, we'll have a look at them in a minute in the actual purchase point. This is the Ivoy Farm Garage just here, and again, level of detail just very, very cool. I did wonder if this opened, but it doesn't. That being said, we come around the sides here. So we have got a door that opens and closes here, and the trigger is at the back for your workshop. Right back here. So I thought, okay, that's cool. Light switch just in the corner there for our lights on and off. We come around here and open this. This actually covers up that doorway. So I thought, well, hang on a minute. If you pull something into here, I'm assuming this is your workshop, this is your garage. How can you then get... It seemed a bit weird. So I thought, okay, let me try something else. So, love it. Love the hearts. Open that up. So I pulled a vehicle into there. When I did that, let's close that door. It actually transpires that that is absolutely fine. That further one over, you can put stuff in here, probably just outside as well. You can get both. It's not a bad opening either, so you should get fair size vehicles in there. And that's your workshop trigger just there. Storage space just to the side round here for whatever you might want to store. Which then brings me on to this building just here, which is the Ivoy chicken coop. Again, lovely, 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 really well made. Like I said, these two don't come together. I just placed them there. I don't know, just going for something a bit more interesting than usual. Again, look, the metal with the bolts and the rust and oh. So lighting just there. Your pallets will spawn just here. Dialogue box for your chickens is just here. This does open. Says, there we go. And all this in here, look. Roosting perches. Very nice. Close that. Feeds went in here. And this as well, we'll just say this as well, this flooring here is like a forest floor bit. I put that in as well. So if you place this and you haven't got this straw-like texture, I added that because I thought I didn't want it to be sort of concrete gravel all the way out. So I put that on there as well, just as a little touch, a little affectation, if you will. So let's go into here and take a look, shall we? Under silos then, we come down to the bottom here. He says, there you go. So, our Ivoy straw hanger, which is over the back there, 19.21 megabytes download, 33 slots, 46,000 to buy, will hold 850 pieces. We go up and across there, Ivoy cereal, which is just there. The Ivoy cereal is 23.91 megabytes download. It is 10 slots, 80,000 to buy, will hold 500,000 litres as it's transpired, combined. We come out of there and we come down to our sheds. So it's under sheds, not under tools, which they often are. The Ivoy farmhouse with the workshop trigger in it is the one at the back there. Now, none of these have customization options for solar panels or colour or anything like that. They come as they are. So the Ivoy farm garage, 19.44 megabytes download, 47 slots, 22,000 to purchase. That is repair only, not repair and repaint. We come down from there and we go to our pigs. The Piggery is just there, which is that one, and like I said, that does give you the option to extend the pen out if you want to. 51 grand, that is 18.35 megabytes download and 10 slots. And then finally the chicken one, which is just there. If we come across to our chickens, just there, the Ivoy chicken coop, that is 19.16 megabyte download, 9 slots, 23,000, and that does 31 only. That doesn't give you an option for extending out that at all. The pigs do, but the chickens don't. And as a farm set, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So that's all of that. It's by MA7 Studio. Next. And finally, we have this, and I'm not joking, that's it for the mods for today. We've got this. This is the Falcon 3 Cedar, this by KZmodding, 20.14 megabytes download, 11 slots, 3 meters wide. Nice and made and detailed. Now it's interesting, because I get in trouble for this a lot. So it says, Falcon 3 Cedar. Definitely says that. I'm not making it up. I promise you. So we go under cedars. It's not there. That's curious. It's under planters. It is a planter. If I say cedar when it's a planter when it's cedar, oh, the chaos that causes. Anyway, 15 grand, 100 horsepower required, 1,400 litres it will hold, and it's a combination of seed and fertiliser to get that. If I just grab the... oh, I'm so terribly sorry. We've got main colour option, like that, and then chassis colour option, like that. So you can mix and match. The step stays the same colour, but you can fiddle around with your other colours to your heart's content. I don't know why I'm so... Like I said the other day, there's Radix Games the level of detail on a lot of the mods Radix is putting out is amazing. And MA7 Studio as well. This pack especially, I don't know why I'm so, I don't know, not stunned by it, but I'm very, very impressed. Have I mentioned that I'm impressed? So, anyway, option on this, open cover, like so. We turn it on, lower it down, all the usual things the planter will do. This does have the option as well for our ridge markers, left ridge marker, right ridge marker, and back up. Less relevant now, I guess, because we've got GPSs. On console as well, we can run our GPS LUNs and bloop our GPS on which our tractor's got. But if all the satellites went down, every single one, and we no longer had GPS, you can go old school and you can use your ridge markers on there as well. So we go, there is your Agramash Falcon 3 Cedar by KZmodding, and that is it for the mods for today. There is a new map out, New American by Samuel Batista Modding, 108.17 megabytes download. I don't think there's any required mods for that one, and I will get onto that mod review. What time is it now? Maybe not till tomorrow now, but I will get onto it, and I will get the mod review map tour. I will get the map tour done on that. I hope you have found all this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.